Some of you are in mediocre situations and it's making you upset, it's making you sad, it's affecting your mental health, emotional health, seeping into your physical health, and you still won't leave. You see other people do things and you give yourself the excuse that they have some kind of super sauce that you don't have, which is wild because a lot of you also claim to be believers in God, the universe, spirit, Buddha, Allah, some kind of higher power. And there's no one holding you back but you. I am Essence Revealed, and I am documenting my journey from actor to tractor. I am a 48-year-old rookie truck driver, and I am documenting this journey, my journey to financial freedom, my journey to life freedom, so that other Black women over 40 can see that it is never too late to start over. It's never too late to change careers. It doesn't matter how scared you are. It doesn't matter what other people will say. It doesn't matter any judgment you will get. Just do it. Let's talk. So sometimes I wonder if when people say things like, oh, you know, you're so strong, you're so inspirational, you're so whatever it is, do you ever stop to think that maybe that person doesn't have a choice but to keep going for survival? That person doesn't feel like they have the luxury of stopping or giving up or not trying, whether they're scared or not? Over the past 2 years, there were moments where I would literally be on the floor in my apartment because I felt like all of the ways that I usually make money have been stripped away from me. And now my only option is going to be to get a job that I need for survival and is just going to make some wealthy man or woman even wealthier and make my soul die. So I had called my god brother to ask him for a month's rent. I was way behind on rent. And he is the one who asked me if I had ever thought about truck driving. I told him absolutely not. I had never thought about truck driving. But I also said to him, you know, research is my jam, so I will look into it. And I started looking on YouTube and around the internet, and I found all of these younger Black women who were driving these huge 18-wheelers. You know, the idea of driving something this big and this heavy is terrifying. And you look at the statistics and, you know, accidents and all the things that could go wrong. It's pretty scary. But the more I watched videos from these ladies like Nisha K, Naya New, Trucker Rave, I'll link to them in the comments in the description below. There were so many younger women that were doing this that I slowly started saying, you know, if they could do this, maybe I can do this. And it gave me the push to at least try. You know, I wouldn't know if I liked trucking until I got into my own truck. So it was a risk to go through the effort of getting a license, getting a permit, getting a license, getting a job, going through training, living in a truck with someone before I got my own truck to see if I even would like this job. You know, being an artist, I've always lived my life doing whatever I want. So the idea of having to get a job, I honestly didn't know if I wanted to stick around for it. I honestly didn't know if life would be worth living for this. But trucking is the kind of job where I'm not boxed in to anything but my truck. You know, I don't have to deal with office politics. I'm in the office so seldom. This is my office, and I get to roll around and see different parts of the United States. Even if I don't get to go out and touch it and play with it, I can make note of places that I'd want to come back and spend some more time. You know, I felt like this was the kind of job that I could do without my spirit dying. And luckily, I was right. So, you know, there are times where I wish people would think a little bit harder about what special powers they think someone has who seems confident, who seems outgoing, who seems like a go-getter. Sometimes people don't have a choice. And you talk yourself into staying into things because you think you don't have a choice. But I promise you, if that job were to disappear, if that person you're in relationship or friendship with were to disappear, if whatever it is that you feel beholden to were to disappear, wouldn't you figure it out? I think you would figure it out, because then you'd be in the position that some of us are in. You'd have no choice but to figure it out. So I just want to encourage you to stop giving yourself the excuse of thinking that somebody else has some kind of special power that you don't have, because you too can go out and try something new. No one is keeping you in jail but you and your mind. Please be sure to like, subscribe, and share to this channel so that I can continue to hopefully inspire other women, especially Black women over 40, to go out and do something scared. Go out and try something new. Go out and question some questions. Go out and do something that you never thought you would do. You might surprise yourself. See you in the next video.